You know that person who lights up the second a dog walks into the room? Their voice changes, their face softens, they'll crouch down like nothing else matters. They'll remember the dog's name faster than they remember yours. And if you're being honest, sometimes it annoys people. They'll call you childish, too emotional. You love dogs more than humans. They'll tease you like it's a flaw, like affection is something you should ration. Like warmth should be earned, not given freely. But here's the thing, people who love dogs aren't just animal lovers. They're often people who are wired for a very specific kind of safety, a kind of love that doesn't require you to perform, a kind of connection that doesn't demand perfect words, a kind of presence that doesn't keep score. And once you understand the psychology behind it, your love for dogs stops looking like a random preference and starts looking like a mirror. Here's the truth. Slap, you don't love dogs because they're cute. You love dogs because they make you feel emotionally safe in a world that often doesn't. Because with humans, everything is layered. Meanings behind meanings, hidden agendas, social games, a laugh that might be fake, a compliment that might be a weapon. Even kindness can come with conditions. But with a dog, the signal is clean. Tail wagging means happy. Leaning on you means trust. Following you means connection. You don't have to decode it. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to guess what they meant. And if you've spent your life feeling like you always have to guess what people mean, that kind of clarity feels like relief. Psychologists often talk about attachment, the way you learn to bond, trust, and feel safe with others. And research suggests animals can become powerful, secure bases for humans, not because they replace people, but because they offer a simple form of emotional regulation, steady presence, consistent feedback, nonverbal comfort. In other words, your nervous system doesn't just enjoy dogs, your nervous system trusts them. Let me paint a quick scene because I know you've lived it. You've had a long day, your brain is loud, your chest feels tight in that quiet way nobody sees. You open the door and the world is still on your shoulders, and then you hear it, the tapping pause, the little snort, the collar jingle, the whole body wiggle like you're the best thing that ever happened. You haven't even said a word, and something in you unclenches. Not because your problems disappeared, because for the first time all day, something looked at you with zero judgment. That moment is not silly. That moment is medicine. But let's not romanticize it too hard. Here's the nuance, and it matters. Loving dogs doesn't automatically make you pure or better than other people. Sometimes it's warmth, sometimes it's loneliness, sometimes it's healing, and sometimes, if you're honest, it's easier than human relationships because humans can disappoint you in ways dogs can't. That's not shameful. That's just information. And once you see the real reasons, you can love dogs even more, without using them as a hiding place. So here's a framework for the psychology of people who love dogs. 4 types. You'll probably see yourself in one immediately. The first is the regulator. You love dogs because they calm your system. Their presence slows your breathing, grounds your mind, and brings you back into your body. If you're someone who overthinks, someone who lives in their head, a dog drags you gently back into the present. They don't care about your future fears. They care about right now. The second is the connector. You love dogs because they make belonging easier. They create instant warmth. They turn strangers into neighbors. They give you a reason to talk, to smile, to be seen. Without pressure, for you, dogs are social bridges. They help your heart enter rooms your mind would avoid. The third is the nurturer. You love dogs because giving care gives you meaning. Feeding them, walking them, protecting them. Those small rituals feel like love you can touch. If you've ever felt powerless in life, nurturing something that trusts you can heal a deep part of you. You don't just love dogs, you love being needed in a healthy way. And the fourth is the truth seeker. This one surprises people. You love dogs because you value honesty. Dogs don't flatter. They don't play status games. They don't care what car you drive, what you post, what you pretend to be. They respond to what's real. Your energy, your tone, your presence. And if you've been surrounded by fake, that kind of truth feels like oxygen. And here's the paradox. The same thing that makes dogs feel safe can make humans feel exhausting. Because dogs don't make you negotiate. Humans do. Humans require patience, communication, boundaries, forgiveness, conflict. Humans misunderstand. Humans misinterpret. Humans carry their own pain and can spill it onto you. So if you love dogs, sometimes it's because you're tired of being hurt by people. Sometimes it's because you've been the one who always gives, always understands, always adjusts. And a dog doesn't ask you to shrink. A dog doesn't punish you for being soft. A dog doesn't make you feel like love is a performance. Now, here's the cost, because every strength has a shadow. The cost is that you might start choosing the clean love over the complicated love. You might start pulling back from humans because dogs are simpler. You might become the person who says, "I hate people," when what you really mean is, "People have hurt me and I don't trust it won't happen again." And over time, that can quietly limit you, because dogs can comfort you, but they can't challenge you in the way humans can. Dogs can give you calm, but they can't teach you how to navigate conflict. Dogs can give you loyalty, but they can't meet you in the messy parts of being fully known. If you lean only into dogs because humans feel unsafe, you might protect your heart, but you also keep it small. So how do you keep the gift of loving dogs without letting it become a wall? Here are 3 steps that actually help. First, use your dog as a mirror, not a substitute. Ask yourself why you feel so safe with them. Is it the non-judgment, the routine, the touch, the loyalty, the presence? Whatever it is, that's not just a dog thing, it's a need thing. Name it, then look for small ways to build that need into your human life too. If it's non-judgment, find one friend you can be honest with. If it's routine, build a weekly ritual with someone. If it's touch, hug the people you trust more often. Don't just get the comfort from the dog. Learn what the comfort is teaching you. Second, practice low-stakes human connection. If people drain you, don't force yourself into big social performances. Start small, micro moments, a 2-minute chat with a neighbor, a coffee with one person, a short call. The goal isn't to become a social butterfly. The goal is to prove to your nervous system that humans can be safe in small doses too, because safety is trained, and your dog already proved your system can learn it. Third, protect your softness with boundaries, not isolation. A lot of dog lovers are soft people in a hard world. That softness is a gift, but if you don't protect it, you'll get tired, cynical, and withdrawn. So instead of closing your heart, you set limits. You choose who gets access. You stop over-explaining. You stop chasing people who don't meet you halfway. This is how you stay kind without being consumed. Now here's your self-test. Answer it honestly. When you say you love dogs, is it because they add joy to your life, or because they feel like the only place you're allowed to be fully yourself? If it's joy, beautiful. Keep it. If it's the only place, then your love isn't the problem. Your loneliness is. And loneliness doesn't mean you have no one. Sometimes it means you have people, but you don't feel safe. And that can be changed, so let me end with this image. A dog is like a warm light in a dark hallway. It doesn't solve the whole building. It doesn't fix every room. But it gives you enough light to take the next step. And maybe that's the real reason you love them. Not because they make life perfect, but because they remind you your heart still works. If you felt this, comment one thing. Are you a regulator, connector, nurturer, or truth seeker? And if you want more psychology that makes you stronger without making you colder, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Because the way you love what is loyal says everything about what you've survived.